Hey everyone, today I'm out unclogging another culvert. See, there's a small stream here. The water is pretty low today, but there's a pretty big clog here, and by the plant growth, you can tell it hasn't been done in a very long time. There is a granite box culvert down there. It's very hard to see it, but I'm gonna try to change that. The reason the clog started in the first place, it looks like, there's a bunch of railroad ties in the way. When they replaced the train tracks, they just threw them down here, causing a clog. And this piece of rotted train tie, what exactly would you call that creature? Some kind of wood-eating insect? I don't know what you'd call that. I can see inside the tunnel now. It's filled with water. These train ties are waterlogged and they weigh a ton. There's a nice cold breeze coming out of here. A lot of horse flies today. Yeah, that one's not going to fall in. More styrofoam. This is a tough one. I don't think this small stuff is going to cause a clog, but I want to get it out of here anyways. Another tie. These ties, since they're in these small pieces, it looks like they were chainsawed to make them easier to move. I'm putting them up on the side, making sure they're not going to fall back in. Okay, this looks pretty good. It's mostly just a bunch of leaves and debris which will wash away in the next storm without causing a clog. Yeah, that looks a lot better than when I started. Now right over here, there's a few more ties. I want to get those out of there. They're super heavy and waterlogged. I don't think they're gonna move. I just would feel better if I get them out of the way. Well, that one wouldn't have moved. That was being held there with a root. I'm not going to go crazy with all these sticks. But I want to get the nearby ones out of here. I think that looks pretty good. I want to show the pipe a little bit. Then I'm going to take a walk and I want to show the other side. So when I got here, I was unable to see the pipe. Now the water's able to flow in here nicely. What you're seeing there is just a bunch of leaves. It's not going to cause a clog. Next rainstorm, when this thing gets going, so you can see the evidence here. It goes all the way up to the sides here. That's why there's nothing growing. When that happens again, it'll flush this through to the other side. What is that? Oh, there's some sand in there. You see that? It's like a buildup of sand. Since what I think was happening when it flooded, I think it was going over that clog and like digging into the ground, causing that pile. But this is a nice culvert. These granite ones literally last forever. It's probably 100 years old. See, as soon as I get here where the ties were, it's a little deeper. And we got an old railroad plate. The new ones don't look like that. That one's really small. But this is what I got out of the hole today. Whole bunch of train ties, all rotting. I always find styrofoam every time I do one of these near the train tracks because they use styrofoam to pack in between stuff and it falls off the trains. Okay, let's get over to the other side. Okay, this is the other side. Got a small trickle coming out of here. More styrofoam. This is one of those creeks. You see it just goes and twists back and forth. This is gonna go with my rest of my styrofoam. If you see it up there in a little pile. And I found something pretty cool down here. Check that out. That must have been down here so many years. Check out all that rust on the handles. This is what they used to use for picking up ties many years ago before they had a machine to do it. One of the workers must have thrown it down here years ago. I'm gonna take that with me and try to restore it. It's really not a big job. Okay, that's a bolt I can't take off. It's more like a rivet. So I'm going to sand it, spray paint it, and oil it up. That'll make a good antique decoration. Thanks for watching.